Hey, got some new trucks today. These four, flea market, $10, same vendor. Sitting on the shelf getting dusty, wasn't selling them, no transmitters. These two, similar to the blue Dodge I've got, but they're wired for LiPo already. I always do that. If it takes it, then I'll modify them a little bit. This one here has got a 6-volt board out of some random 6-volt car I had. Did the body drop, and it's got a 6-volt board in this little truck. Got a little something extra here. See that? There's a light up board, so I'll put lights in it. So I'm gonna give you a little demo of this running. Bear with me here. I like the little trucks. The little trucks just they're fun to me, They got little motors. They handle the airplane LiPos pretty well. They handle in the house really well. So, this board was wired and the circuits were set up to run lights. So, it runs the lights at a 4-volt output. I've got 2 LEDs in here. I drilled through the bottom chassis and poked them through. But that's it, I like the little trucks. I mean, it was $1. I mean, how can you just leave it? It's $1. $1. Alright. This guy. I thought my Baja was a disappointment. Looks good, looks tough, decent sized wheels. It's got a 130 motor in it. Slower than the Baja. And this was a 7.4 LiPo. Slower than the Baja. But I already got the battery in it, so I'm gonna put this down and let y'all see. And this is a max charge, so this is 8.4 volts now, a 130 motor in this big truck. That's it. Wow. That's not fun. If I was a kid and I only had the 6-volt nickel metal hydride battery for this, I would be sad, literally. I'd rather play with the little green truck than this. Now the turning radius, if you look, the back wheel doesn't quite center with the fender well, which is quite common with these new bike vehicles, but it is an adjustable rear frame. I think if I move it forward, that will decrease the turning radius by shortening the wheelbase just a little bit. But just look at it, you can't even turn around in the living room here. I mean, that's it. That's all it's got. It's not very much right now. So that's probably a good candidate for a ESC and a receiver setup. It's got a lot of room. It's big. Like the Jeep here. Good turning radius. I'll show you what I'm talking about. It has a shorter wheelbase than this truck. The shorter the wheelbase, the better the turns. That's my point. This guy right here will do 360s when it turns around, pretty much. It is pretty nice to play with. But this red truck, MOSFETs on the circuit board, good transistors. The Jeep, I don't see any difference in the two circuit boards. Now, I've seen several different ones. Now, I haven't got the body off of this, but I'm sure this is one like the one I blow up that doesn't have the MOSFET FETs on it. Same ones like in the X mod, the 8 poles. Yeah, you know what I really want? Do something with that guy back there, because it's just sitting there. It's got a 7-volt board in it, 7.5, but I think I'm gonna take it back apart again, and I'm gonna set it up for the oh yeah, the 14-volt LiPo. If there's anybody out there that's taking one of the battery packs apart, the lithium ions, the 12.8, if you can tell me if they're 4.2 cells or 3.7 cells, which I've been over this. The 9.6 pack inside, it has 3.2 on the pack, on the cells. They say it's 9.6. Fully charged, they'll push 9 to 3.7. Well, you know, you can do the math on that. 3 cell, 3.7, 11.1, 14.8, 14, you know, so anyways, fun little truck, you know. It's fast, fun in the house. This is easy to do, guys. Your LEDs and your diode lights, they're not going to handle the full 7 volts, or that's why, you know, they have resistors to lower the voltage. You know, you find the spot on your circuit board putting out 3 to 4 volts, depending on how many lights you have. Then you can solder them into the board to where they get the voltage whenever it, you know, it runs, it comes on. Like these vehicles, they get 7 volts to the front motor and the rear motor. They get whatever the battery's packing. Like some RC cars, they'll resist the voltage. The board in the Camaro is sitting up there. I had it in the Camaro because it didn't push the whole 7.4 to 8.4 volts from the battery to the front motor through the circuit board, because I changed the transistors in it. Well, every board I put in that car, that motor is so hot it fries the transistors on the circuit board. Then talking about the Camaro back here, right here on top of the speaker, kills them. So if anybody wants to talk transistors with me and motors and current draw and all that stuff, and tell me why I keep burning up transistors in that car, because it's fast. It's a Jada Toys. It was a lithium equipped with 3.7 cell. It says 3.2, but fully charged 3.7, and it moves, but it runs so hot it's blowing transistors. Now, yeah, I'm good. Later.